guys, welcome back to Food Prep Guide. It is gardening season and I am already dealing with some pest pressure, and I wanted to share a quick little tip about how I protect my crops in the brassica family. I am primarily growing cabbage. I decided last year I was done with broccoli and cauliflower and all of those yummy things. It was just not enough produce for the amount of work involved. But cabbage is a different story. Cabbage is something that I can preserve, I can shred and dehydrate and use in my instant meals in jars. We have several recipes that use cabbage, and also fried cabbage as a side dish actually rehydrates beautifully from the dehydrated state. So it is absolutely worth it to me to grow cabbage, even with the pest issues. So the number one pest issue we're dealing with cabbage is the cabbage worm or caterpillar, and it starts out as a moth, and then they come and lay their eggs on the caterpillar, or excuse me, on the cabbage. They hatch and then they start eating the leaves. So if you can block that moth from ever landing on your cabbage, you can eliminate the caterpillar problem. And that's kind of what I'm doing here. I have set up a little tunnel, and to achieve this tunnel, all you need is, irrigation tubing. This is 1/2-inch irrigation tubing, and then you just need little sticks of rebar. Now this one got curved somehow, bent somehow, but you want straight pieces of rebar, and you're just going to put the rebar in the ground. I use a mallet, hammer it in the ground to where it's sticking out of the ground about 4 inches. You're going to cut little pieces. Let me put this down. You're going to cut little pieces of irrigation tubing. You'll just have to measure ever how wide your bed is and just kind of eyeball it as to how much you need. But you're just going to measure out your tubing, the width of your bed, and then you're just going to slide the tubing onto the rebar, and it's going to give you this firm structure. Pretend we have another rebar in the ground over here, and now we have this little hoop structure. And then the next step is just, let me kind of get you down here so you can see this better. This is just tulle fabric. It was a lot cheaper than the actual rated insect fabric. That's marketing for you. But you can just use tulle fabric, a lot cheaper, and it has worked wonders. And you can see that I have some holy plants. I don't know if you can see that there and a little bit there, but that happened before I got my netting on. And since I have gotten my netting on, my plants have not had any further damage. So I hope that helps you guys. All you need is rebar, some irrigation tubing, and some tulle fabric, and that will keep your brassicas safe from that very annoying cabbage worm and caterpillars and all of that stuff. Hope that helps. See y'all next time.